Hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm excited to welcome you to our at-home workout series with the Healthy Living Revolution and the Shred 10. Our goal with this workout series is to inspire you to get moving. If you are new to working out or you already work out, you can take it to the next level. These workouts are for you. Today, I will be taking you through a 20-minute flow yoga workout. I will be demonstrating all levels. You could stick with beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Pick the level that is right for you. You can always adjust your level during the workout. Get water at any time, rest when you need to, and work out at your pace. Let's get started. Go ahead and stand. Toes, big toes a little closer together than heels. Go ahead and separate your toes. Soften your knees just slightly and tuck your tailbone under slightly so that your tailbone's nice and heavy. Now relax your shoulders up and back, palms face forward. Close your eyes and start focusing on your breath, filling up your belly completely with air. So soften your eyes, lift up straight through the crown of your head. Think about a string attached from the crown of your head up into the ceiling. So you're filling up your belly as you inhale through the nose. As you exhale through the nose, you're emptying your belly completely of air. You're relaxing your shoulders further down your back. Inhale, lift your arms up into the ceiling. Reach, lengthen up and out through your waist. Now hold to one side as you open your chest up towards the ceiling. Feel a length through your side body. Open up through your chest a little bit more. Come back through the center as you inhale and then exhale, switch sides. Open your chest again up towards the ceiling. Come back to the center and then swan dive, fold forward, hang your head nice and heavy. Maybe shake your head yes and no. If you'd like to use yoga blocks here, a book, a shoebox, feel free to grab one at any time. If your hamstrings are tight, you can turn the block, the book, the shoebox, any which way you'd like. So soften your knees here. Soften your head, your neck, your shoulders. Think about letting stress and tension drain from the top of your spine, the crown of your head, down into your mat or the floor. If you'd like to take this a step further, you could always reach behind your ankles and bring your chest a little closer to your thighs. One more breath here. Now inhale, come into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, and I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see me. Go ahead and step back into a high plank position. So your hands are under your shoulders, your feet are about hip width apart, your hips are right in the middle. Just soften the bend in your elbows. Now lift your hips into a down dog position. Go ahead and maybe march your feet, lifting one foot at a time. And then maybe once you settle here, if this is too much for you, feel free to soften the bend in your knees or rise up onto the balls of your feet. So your tailbone should be high and lifted. If you want to pedal your feet, that's great too, to really lengthen out through your calf and soleus. After a few pedals, go ahead and settle into your down dog. So your inverted V position, your tailbone's lifted high. Maybe shake your head again, yes and no. Your big index finger and your thumb are really squeezing together here to engage your arm muscles. Take a deep breath in here and a long exhale out. Inhale, float to your high plank position and then lower into Chaturanga. So your elbows are a little bit lower, your shoulders are higher, your core's engaged. Go ahead and drop all the way down and then lift your shoulders, lift your chest into your up dog or your cobra position. So you could keep forearms on the mat if you choose and lift, or you can go hands right under your shoulders and lift, or you can go completely into your up dog position. Lift your chest, drop your shoulders, thighs are off the mat, you're resting on the tops of your feet. So you stick with the level that you choose. Now curl your toes, lift your hips back into your down dog. Maybe rotate your head again, maybe cinch in at your waist again. Activate your arm muscles, maybe picking up your pinkies, squeezing your index finger and thumb together. Bend your knees. You could step or you could hop your feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your arms, reach up into the ceiling. And then exhale, hands through heart center. A little more challenging now. We'll move through a different sun salutation. Inhale, salute the sun. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, let go. This time, step back with your right leg into a lunge. So right leg goes straight, left leg is bent. Your knee and heel are in the same line. So press your right heel back so that your right leg is completely straight. If you want to use your blocks here, you could press into them. Turn them any which way you'd like. So this is a runner's lunge. Exhale, go back into a down dog. Inhale, float through plank position. Exhale as you lower into Chaturanga or down on your knees to modify. Inhale into cobra or up dog. Exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips, go down dog. Inhale, right leg steps forward into your lunge. Your left leg presses back this time. Right arm opens up into a twist. So squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up through your heart and chest. Your left leg is completely straight. Your right inner thigh is hugging midline. Exhale, float your arm down. Sink your back knee, uncurl your toes. Hands come up to your thigh. Now you may stay here, or for a little extra challenge, you could lift your arms up. Fingertips curl in, heart chest opens. Feel the nice stretch through your hip flexor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, go hands on either side of your foot. Curl your back toes under and step in, forward fold. Head is heavy. Maybe shake your head yes and no again. A little more challenge, you could wrap your ankles or interlace arms behind, or if that's too much, use your blocks, one or both. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heart, reach up into the ceiling. Exhale, hands through heart center. And again, inhale, salute the sun, chest, heart opens. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. This time your left leg steps back into a lunge. Press back through your heel and lift up through your heart. If needed, grab your blocks. Press into your blocks as you lift up through your heart. Exhale, go down dog. Tailbone is lifted high. Arms are engaged. You feel the length through your hamstring. You cinch in at your waist. Inhale, float to plank. Exhale, lower into Chaturanga or on your knees to modify. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Chest, heart opens, shoulders drop. Exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, left leg steps forward into your lunge. Right heel presses back this time. Left arm opens for a twist. So squeeze shoulder blades together, inner thigh hugs the midline, press back through your right heel, like you're stamping the wall behind you. Take one more breath here. Exhale, float your arm down, sink your back knee, uncurl your back toes, take your hands to your thigh and lift through your heart. Now you may wanna stay, you may wanna release your arms, open up through your heart chest. You could also interlace hands behind your low back. Take a deep breath in, exhale, float your arms down, curl your back toes under and step in, forward fold. Soften the bend in your knees, lift up through your heart, your chest. Exhale, hands through heart center. So you should be nice and warm here. Go ahead, take big toes a little closer together than your heels. Bend your knees as you sink your seat, tuck your tailbone under as you bury your ribs, take your arms up and out. Fingertips curl in into Utkatasana, chair position. Sink a little bit lower. If you can, you may want to zip up your thighs. I'll go sideways as well so you can see me. You could go a little bit lower and sweep your arms down here. Just make sure as you gaze down that you can see your big toes. Sweep down, exhale, open through the heart. Inhale, sweep, exhale, lift. One more. And hold. Sink a little bit lower, really warming up your thighs. And open up through your heart and chest. Hands go to lower back if you choose, or interlace. Many back bends here. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Go ahead and step your right foot forward and your left foot to the side into warrior two. So open up your right inner thigh and open up your left hip. Keep sinking your tailbone down to the mat. Take your arms long, reaching for each side wall. Go ahead and stack up your torso so that shoulders, ribs, and hips are all stacked. Tailbone's nice and heavy. You sink here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, go extended warrior. Reach, lengthen. Maybe you gaze up into your palm. Maybe to modify, if you want to, you can reach down for your block, or you could go further, ankle or mat. Reach, stretch, lengthen through your side body, and then top arm lifts you back up into warrior two, sink. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, go sun warrior. Lift up out of your waist and your hip, and then sink into your right thigh. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, float back to warrior two, sink. A little bit lower this time. Really engage your inner thigh, the top of your thigh, your glutes. Maybe a little more open. You could lift your heel and open your inner thigh more, and then sink your heel back down. Go extended warrior. Sink low. Go block if you choose. Stay here if you choose. Top arm lifts you back up, warrior two, sink. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you go sun warrior. Chest and heart opens to the ceiling. Sink a little bit lower. Your right thigh is really switched on here. You may be quivering. Inhale, exhale, float back to warrior two. Now straighten out your right leg. Keep your chest lifted as you reach for the wall in front of you. Inhale, exhale, go triangle. Shin, ankle, block, your choice. Top arm scrapes behind you. Leaning on the imaginary wall behind you. Your shoulders are nice and stacked. Your waist is lifted. You feel the stretch through your inner thigh. Take 2 or 3 breaths here as you hold. Maybe your eye gaze is up, maybe out. Inhale, and exhale, slowly melt down. Bring your nose to your knee, chest to thigh. Deep hamstring stretch here. If this is too much, you take your blocks on either side, or you can hold onto your calf, your shin. Soften the bend in your right knee. Step into a down dog position. Rotate your head. Inhale, float plank. Exhale, lower into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, go down dog. Now, if you need to take a break, you drop into your child's pose. Hips press back, shoulders down. If not, if you want to go through another vinyasa, feel free. Are you sweating yet? Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, curl your toes under, lift your hips, down dog. Maybe march your feet, maybe pedal if that feels good to you. Go ahead and drop to your knees, hands under your shoulders, and round your spine into cat back stretch. And then lift your chest for cow. Round for cat back stretch. Draw your navel in and up, opening up your back. Inhale, open through your heart and chest. Come back into neutral spine and just sway your hips side to side. Preparing for the other side. Curl your toes under, lift your hips into down dog. Now this time, step your left leg through. So I'm going to turn because I'm not facing you if I step my left leg forward. So left leg is through into warrior two. Sink your hips, shoulders, ribs, hips are all stacked, heavy tailbone. You're reaching for two separate walls with your fingertips. Make sure you're really engaging your arms here. Strong arm work as well. Keep sinking a little bit lower as you breathe. Inhale and then go exhale, extended warrior on the opposite side. Maybe you reach out, maybe up, maybe you slide down, maybe you use your block. All types of options here for you. There's one long line from your pinky all the way down to your heel, so you keep sinking. Maybe your gaze is up. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lift back up into warrior two. So you see your feet did not move here, right? Your tailbone's still heavy. Keep sinking, lots of strength in your inner outer thigh and your glutes. Go sun warrior. Now you lift up and out through your side body. Lots of space between your bottom rib and your hip bone. Keep sinking into your thigh. If this is too much, you come up higher. If you'd like to take this to the next level, maybe you wrap your arm behind your low back. Inhale, exhale, lift back up into warrior two, sink. Stay strong through your arms, shoulders always down and back. Ribs are buried, your core is nice and engaged. Exhale, go extended warrior, up, out, maybe down. Keep sinking. Keep opening through your heart and chest. Now lift back up into warrior two, sink. You have one more sun warrior here. Exhale, sun warrior, sink lower into your left thigh. Heart reaches up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in here as you lift out of your left hip. Exhale, sink into your left thigh and then return back to warrior two. You're almost there. Straighten out your left leg. Reach forward and then tip over into your triangle on this side. We want to be even here. So we want to stretch out our left inner thigh as well. Scrape your right fingertips back behind you as you open your heart and chest. You could use a block if needed. Press into the block. Maybe your gaze is up or out. Wherever you are, just breathe. In through the nose and out through the nose. And one more breath as you open your chest a little bit more. Lean your top hand back behind you on the imaginary wall. And then exhale, lower your arm down, nose to knee, chest to thigh. Deep hamstring stretch. If you want to use blocks here, feel free, one on either side of your leg. If you want to hold onto your calf, ankle, feel free. Now soften your knee, come into pigeon. So your left knee is bent, your right leg is straight. Lift up through your heart and chest. We'll open up the hips here and wrap everything up. Walk your hands out in front of you. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. So if you want to, you could reach for a block. You could rest your forehead on a block. You could take your arms straight in front of you or maybe slightly at a diagonal line. Just make sure that your back leg is completely straight, kneecap to the mat, and then left hip is pressed into the mat or your towel or your block. Opening up your left hip, glute, piriformis. Hands under your shoulders, lift up through your heart, your chest, press back into child's pose. Take a deep breath in. You could stay there, or maybe you could thread the needle. One palm through, opposite arm lifts up towards the ceiling, opening up through your chest, shoulder area, and switch sides. Come back through the center, take a deep breath in here. Maybe reach out your hands a little bit longer toward the front edge of your mat, forehead down. Slowly lift your chest and switch sides. So right knee is in front this time. Your left leg is long and straight behind you. If your hip is not touching your mat, just slide your block or your towel or your book underneath and rest your hip. You can also adjust your foot position, either further in or further out, depending on the opening of your hip. Back knee is on the mat. Inhale, lift your heart and chest. Exhale, walk your hands out. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. So really breathe into your hip, softening all the muscles around the joint. One more breath. Hands under your shoulders and slowly roll up. Go ahead and take feet hip-width apart parallel and then melt down one vertebrae at a time into your Shavasana. You could either go soles together, your relaxation position here, arms open up away from your body, or you can go legs extended, feet to the side, and you close your eyes. So you end there, maybe 5 to 10 breaths there, inhaling through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth, closing your eyes, softening your face and your brow. Just settle into your breath as you lay there in Shavasana, in your relaxation position. Thank you for joining me today.